All right. Well, when we left off last, we had made quite a lot of progress on gathering some things. We had planted our wheat seeds and gotten our wheat seeds going. We had upgraded our armor and our weapons, and we had built a chest to save all our goodies in. And we were pretty much ready to rock and roll. And I was looking at our space here, and it is kind of cramped. This is okay for just a mine, but it's not really someplace you want to live. So I was thinking, now that we have a compass, and I want to go back over the compass really quick. The reason that this compass will always point me home is because I built very near spawn, or where I first came into the game. Typically, well, the compass doesn't really point you home, it points to spawn, and since we built close to spawn, the compass will point us back home. So I wanted to make sure that I clarified that. And we have cows in trees. Talented cows. But what's really nice, see, if you take a look at the compass, you'll notice that as we spawned right over here, really close to where that cow is standing. If you look at the compass, it's pointing us ahead. If we just follow that compass ahead, now this plant is going to be in my way, so I'm just going to get rid of that plant. But as I come up here and I get over by the tree, you see it starts to point me the other way. Let's see if we can find exactly where we spawned. See in there now, the little arrow is going to start pointing in the back. It's going to start pointing us back. See how it just kind of starts to spin around and you don't get a real accurate picture? That's because this is pretty much where we spawned. It's just that now there's vines all over the place. So a couple things about spawn. You don't really want to mess with spawn. Because if something was to happen to your bed and you were to die, if spawn was also messed up, you'd kind of be stuck. You wouldn't be able to get back in the game, so that would just really be awful. So you don't really want to mess with spawn. But I just wanted to make sure I clarified the point on the compass. The compass doesn't point you home, the compass points you to spawn. So there is definitely a benefit to building near your spawn, just not too close to it. So I wanted to come over and check on our garden really quick here and see if it made any sense to harvest any of this yet. It really doesn't. I don't typically like to harvest until most of it is ripe, but there is something that I wanted to do. Again, it's about time to start thinking about our house. And in a house you're going to need windows. So the way you make windows is you collect and you smelt sand and you smelt it into glass. So I'm going to just collect some sand. I'm not going to get a whole bunch of it this time. But you need about maybe, oh goodness, the shovel was in worse health than I thought. Just going to take a little bit of this sand. 6 pieces is probably good. And we'll also start wanting to think about different kinds of wood. Do I have my axe with me? I do. So I'm also going to get, this is an oak tree. There's different kinds of wood in the game. The jungle wood is really pretty. It's kind of almost a redwood looking type of wood. This is oak. We're in the middle of the day, so I do have time. So as you'll see, I'm going to collect these oak trees. Maybe I'll just grab a little bit more sand because there's more here. And then as the oak leaves decay, we're going to come back and see if we can get a few saplings, because I really like to have a few saplings with me. So we're going to get this going so it can start, the leaves can start to degrade. And in the meantime, we're just going to kind of check a few things out. What's in there? Is there anything in there? Looks like I might have I been in here? I don't think so. We didn't come in here, did we? Definitely a cave in here. Oh, yep, I did come in here. This must have happened on the day when nothing recorded correctly. So we're going to get this other tree. What is that? Ooh. Oh, you definitely don't want to fall in there. So we're going to have to be careful while we get this tree. I don't know if you can hear Stevie humming along or not. Okay, we got some wood. We're going to grab some of this sand over here because there was quite a lot. You see that first tree we chopped over there, the leaves, they just kind of degrade on their own. The saplings will hang around for a minute or two. Maybe just a couple more. Whoops. And, ooh, I hear something. I hear a zombie. Why do I keep hearing a zombie over here? Okay, I don't see any saplings coming out of this one. And as the saplings fall, you want to replant them because you can start getting a harvestable source of renewable lumber going here not too far from the house. Wow, there are just not very many saplings in this world. That's really very unusual. Oh, here we go. This one was very generous with its saplings. You just walk around, you just gather saplings. Okay, so I like to try and get them going as soon as possible. It takes them a few days to grow. So just put them there. I mean, it's not like in real life where you have to worry about blocking the sunlight of your wheat. So we took 3 trees, we replanted 4 trees. Is there any more up there? Let's just go ahead and plant a few more. This one had a lot of saplings. Okay, run back over here real quick. See if there's any more. Wow, that is just unbelievable. This tree did not drop one single sapling. That is actually very unusual. Usually they drop a... Oh wait, I just heard something pop in. Maybe it did drop one, I just didn't see it. I'm gonna check this one. Oh, yeah, this one is dropping saplings as well. But this is what I was hoping for with the jungle trees. The leaves, they'll break with anything. You don't need an axe or anything to break them. That's just really bizarre. Wow, that is kind of scary. No saplings. Unbelievable. Well, I'm glad that one tree had a bunch of saplings. It's just really bizarre that there are no saplings over there. Alright, so these are going to take a while to grow, so we're just going to let them go ahead and do their thing, and then I'm going to head on back home and show you how to make glass. See you in a minute.